What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Cotton, and in today's video I am back to answer some more of y'all's questions. Unfortunately, I did not receive that many for this week's episode, so if you would like to make it into the next installment of Ask Cotton, be sure to drop a comment at the end of this video with your question. Alright, so the first question comes from Lucky Luke Productions, and he asks, what is the best phone for filmmakers for like networking and shooting pictures for the gram? So I don't exactly understand the first part of this question because you can pretty much network on any phone. But as far as pictures and videos go, I think that the Samsung line of phones is definitely ahead of the game right now. I know you got the iPhones like the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, which definitely have great cameras as well. But as far as overall video quality and photo quality goes, I think the Samsung Galaxy line of phones is definitely just way ahead of the game. The next question comes from the Milu Vlogs, and he asks, how do you stay motivated even if things are not going according to you on the shoot or in life? When you see all the doors are closed, how do you still able to find the way of inspiration and get the job done? Just be driven. Motivation comes and goes, so just stay driven. I'm a very driven person. I don't like to lose. I don't accept failure, so at the end of the day, I just calm down, I relax, I believe in myself, keep the faith, and I just make sure it gets done. Karen Singh asks, hopefully I didn't butcher your name, GH4 or G85, I really need help in choosing a camera. I want to do mostly comedy film. It's my first time buying a camera. So I can honestly say that I just don't have any experience with the G85, but I will say this, the best camera is definitely the one that you can afford and just have with you at all times, because every camera is definitely completely capable of creating cinematic and beautiful images. It's all about knowing the basics and how to use a camera. Don't get stuck on what camera is the best, because that never ever matters. To be honest, the lens you are using is definitely way more important than the camera body will ever be. The next question comes from You and I Envision, and they ask, what computer do you use for editing and what are the specs of it? I personally use an HP Envy 17-inch laptop with 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 4 gigabyte graphics card, and a 6th generation Core i7 processor. That's the specs and the laptop I use. Exahid the Humid, I definitely know I butchered your name, sorry about that. But they ask, how do I use 4K footage in Premiere Pro with a crappy laptop? So the first thing I'll say is definitely check out the tutorial I posted on a lag fix in the tutorial playlist if you haven't checked that out. And if that doesn't work, try making some proxies. Other than that, there's not much you can do besides upgrade your computer. The next question comes from Millhouse, and they ask, can you make a video on some tripod tricks while filming? I will definitely do a full tutorial on different types of camera movements that you can incorporate into some of your future projects to make them go to the next level. So just stay tuned, keep watching the channel, and I will definitely be coming very soon. The last question comes from Gay1 Guy, and he asks, what do you think of variable ND filters? Variable ND filters are so important in keeping the camera settings you want while maintaining a good exposure. So oftentimes I find myself not using them enough and having to jack my shutter speed or aperture way up, which is so unnecessary. So definitely buy enough ND filters to fit all of your lenses, because they are super important. So that's all the questions for this episode. So if you're new here, consider clicking that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, share the video with all your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.